So, good morning and good afternoon, good evening, good night. Greetings to everyone. Happy to be here with you. And I want to so the theme this week is mindfulness of the body. And it doesn't take much reflection to appreciate how amazingly complex the workings of our bodies are. And all the different systems of our body that work in harmony, hopefully. And even if some pieces of the system doesn't quite work and we have some illness or something, there's still a majority of what's in the body is usually working. And it works without our direction, without our working it. In fact, if we were to sit in the control tower of the body and direct everything that's supposed to be happening, we wouldn't have time for anything else. We probably wouldn't have time for all that it takes to direct the breathing and the digestion and the movements through the intestines and the swallowing and the organs working and the blood pumping and adjusting the heart rate at different activities and the breathing rate. It just goes on, adjusting the hormone levels. It's phenomenal what it works, and it's well recognized that we can kind of mess up, strain the whole big system of the body working by being stressed, by being constantly in some mode or other of tension or stress, out of fear, out of busyness, out of ambition, out of all kinds of anger. And not a few people will discover that after some big emotional challenge, that they'll sometimes get sick, get a cold, because this complicated system is compromised in some way. And so what we can do is we can optimize the working of the system, partly by not living a stressed life, and that's one of the functions of meditation. But the reason I'm bringing this up now is that in recognizing how much of the body works fine without us, that we don't have to direct the show, we create the conditions for it to operate well, that to a certain degree there is a process of getting out of the way or not interfering with and allowing this wonderful, marvelous physical systems we have to operate. And that ways in which the body operates is also, we could say, spiritual. That there are deep ways in which if we open up in a calm way with clarity and make room to receive or allow something deep to unfold through the body, that it really supports the deepening and the fulfilling, the growth of meditation practice, the full potential of what mindfulness can do. And so this art of learning how to bring a sincere engagement with the practice, to really show up in the present moment, and really do it with some lovely commitment, dedication, devotion even, and to make room for the body to do its dance, to do what it needs to do, to let it unfold. And for many people in meditation, one of those things is the body wants to relax in some ways. And yesterday I talked about relaxation. The Buddhist word is not quite relaxation, it's calming, or tranquility. And the difference might be that relaxation suggests maybe a little bit too much like just going limp, whereas calm or tranquility can be there with a certain alertness and uprightness and clarity. And so today what I'd like to kind of include as part of the meditation is a calming movement, a relaxing movement that promotes clarity, because a combination of calmness and clarity is what begins to allow this body, this whole system, psychophysical system, to move to a kind of health, and from Buddhist point of view, as practice deepens, to a spiritual health. And those two things, tranquility and clarity, it's kind of like makes room for things to unfold, to operate naturally. We're getting out of the way. And to add to that, this receptivity we talked about yesterday. So to take a meditation posture that for you allows you to express with your body an alertness, not a tension, not a hypervigilance, but a delightful alertness. That here is where you're going to wake up, be present. Here is where you're going to give a kind of sacred time to this psychophysical system that we have, to let it move towards health, to let it move towards something profound. And to gently close the eyes. And then just feel this body that you have. Feel how the body is experienced. What's the body's experience of itself right now? And then if you can begin to relax parts of your body. Just some of the larger parts, like obvious places of relaxing the muscles of the face. And relaxing the shoulders. And there's two parts to relaxing. There's relaxing, softening, letting go of tension. And then there's something I call the afterglow of that. We relax as far as we can. Maybe it's not complete relaxation. But we relax as far as we can. And then there's a kind of pleasant feeling for that parts that have been relaxed. And that pleasantness might be together with a feeling of the tension that remains. It's all okay to relax the shoulders and take a few moments to feel the afterglow of what that relaxation has done to you, to the shoulders. And to feel that whatever subtle afterglow there is can be a waking up of clarity. Not to lean into it or struggle to search for it. But that afterglow perhaps itself is a kind of clarity, of awareness, of attention. To relax the belly. Soften the belly. And is there any subtle, pleasant afterglow for a moment or two? And then to become aware of your breathing. Becoming aware of how your body experiences breathing. And every time you exhale, allow some part of your body to relax a bit, to become calmer. Sometimes it might be just the whole body is released a bit as you exhale. Sometimes it's particular parts of your body. And as you exhale, as you relax on the exhale, at the end of that, see if there's a little bit of that afterglow. Just a teeny bit of something pleasant and nice that you can allow to come into clarity. Or allow clarity to feel in whatever way it is, even if it's vague. And the whole exhale is a kind of calming, settling, with an afterglow at the end of the exhale. And with whatever relaxation, calm you have, receive the inhale. Allow the inhale to arise. And with a calm, relaxed mind, let there be clarity with the inhale, where you feel and sense the whole inhale in the way that you would maybe feel how smooth a piece of wood is that you've been sanding carefully. And you let your hand kind of brush across the full length of the wood. So let the inhale, the whole inhale, brush the whole length of your body, whole length of the inhale. Allowing, receiving the whole in-breath. And relaxing, calming as you exhale. Resting in the afterglow for a moment. And sometimes as you exhale, relax the thinking. Release your thinking. Let go on the exhale. And at the end of the exhale, maybe there's a subtle, pleasant afterglow of the absence of that thinking. And allow that absence to receive the inhale. Relaxing, letting go makes more room to clearly feel and sense the inhale with a quiet mind. Relaxing with the exhale and allowing yourself to be peaceful at the end of the exhale. and peacefully receiving the inhale. we come to the end of this meditation, I'd like to point out that some emotions that we live with and act on require or come with tension. Anger and hostility come with tension. Greed and craving come with tension. Being perplexed, confused, deluded come with tension. If we learn to relax and be peaceful, be calm, to let go of tension, then we have more room for the emotions that don't inherently come with tension. Generosity and love, compassion, kindness. And the more we can let go of tension and open to clarity of what's here, the more room there is, more opportunities there are for our heart's capacity for love and kindness and generosity to flow. And may it be that you go through your day today, letting go of tension, letting go, taking the time to be calm and peaceful, not giving in to the rush and the greeds and the ambitions of doing a lot. Stay close to that place where you can feel peaceful and calm. And let your care for the world shine forth. Let the heart's capacity for love and generosity, compassion, become a greater part of the day. And in doing so, having that dedication, aspiration, that on this day, these next 24 hours, may it be that your goodwill, relaxed goodwill, benefits the world, supports, helps, and benefits the people that you encounter, the people you think about, the people you communicate with, the people you're concerned with. May what comes out of a peaceful heart be for the welfare and happiness of all beings. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings allow their own goodness to shine forth and may all beings be free of external and internal oppression, blockage, resistance. May all beings know what we're capable of when the heart is relaxed and peaceful. May all beings be happy. So the topic is mindfulness of the body. And as an introduction to this, there is a teaching that there are two wings or two sides of Buddhist practice, meditation practice. And they are called Samatha and vipassana. Shamatha and vipassana in Sanskrit. And here Samatha means tranquility, being peaceful, calm. And vipassana can mean clarity, can mean to see. The word passana comes from the word to see. V is emphatic, to see well, to see clearly. And this combination of tranquility and clarity is the real kind of balanced or magic ingredient of what this practice involves. And so the idea of being mindful of your body, one of the purposes of that, to pay attention to your body, is to notice the tensions of the body, the holding patterns in the body, and to spend some time letting that relax. And as the body relaxes more, not to the point of going to sleep, but the direction we're going is to be relaxed with clarity, with a kind of relaxed alertness. And so that's the art of it, is how to have allow a calming, peaceful movement within, in the body, and to have clarity at the same time. Now some people might feel that it's kind of too, not really where meditation is supposed to be, just to relax the body. But it's the body and the mind are not so separate from each other. The tensions of the body are there because of the activities of the mind. And as we relax the body, the mind has a chance to relax. As we relax the mind, the body has a chance to relax. And these two work closely together. And if we really want to kind of drop deep into ourselves, then really this idea of calming, letting ourselves be more tranquil. And so wherever we can feel or sense or smell the tranquility, that's the door to greater tranquility. The Buddha talks about tranquility as the food for tranquility. In other words, tranquility is the very thing that promotes more tranquility, or peace promotes more peace within us. And so to relax, and not just to relax, not just be calm, but then to really appreciate, to value, to rest in that glow, the afterglow of the relaxing, of the peace, to allow us to receive it and feel it. So it's kind of a conditioning force. So that even if it's a very teeny bit that we feel peacefulness or tranquility, feel that fully, receive it, and let it kind of be a guide to how to grow that in a gentle, calm way. Don't be in a hurry, don't be greedy, don't be pushing for it. As this body becomes more tranquil, and as we develop more clarity, and we're more mindful of the body and see what's happening here, the body becomes it brings a lot of benefits to us. One of it is the body then protects us. And the primary thing it protects us is against ourselves. In the sense that when we're really sensitive and attuned to how we react and contract and pull back, how we build up tension in the body, if we're attuned to that and really pay attention to it, we get the early warning sign that there's the danger of going into some of these mind states and motivations that require us to be tense. We might get angry, we might get greedy, we might get spin out with fear in ways that's not really useful for us. And so to stay grounded in the body and get the signals of how we're reacting, then we maybe don't have to react that way. We can relax. Also, the more we become familiar with our body and are at peace in our body, there is a kind of stability in the body as well. And so we're less likely to be pushed over by our reactivity, our reactions to what people do. And we can stay grounded. And that's a protection. The body is also a way, the Buddha talks about how the body protects us from being unethical. I think that he doesn't say this, but I think that what the implications are, that when the body is not calm and at ease, and we're not clear and mindful of what's going on in the body, we won't notice how we get more tense. And being unethical involves tension. So something gets kind of contracted and tight in order to want to hurt someone. And so if we take refuge in a relaxed body, a peaceful body and mind, we'll get, again, the early warning signs that something is off when we start feeling tension. But more importantly, we start feeling the kind of self-harm that unethical behavior does. The tensions, the way we close up, the way it's kind of grating, it's kind of painful. To be angry, to be greedy, to be hostile. And the more sensitive the system becomes, the more we get the clear indication, clear experience that we're harming ourselves as well. On the other end, the more we're connected to this body in a sensitive, good, calm way, the more we'll also become attuned to these good qualities within, and what the things that are kind of have more room to show themselves, they almost need a receptive feeling, or kind of an open, receptive, calm, non-conceited, non-aggressive kind of stance to that generosity, love, kindness, friendliness, care, forgiveness. All these beautiful interpersonal kind of qualities have a more chance to recognize them, be attuned to them. And sometimes those can be scary to have, but we feel the fear, we start feeling tense. And if we really learn to trust the tranquil, relaxed body, what we find is this is a fantastic support for living what in English we would call an ethical life. A life that is for the welfare of others, the welfare of ourselves, and a life that wants to avoid causing harm. Because that's kind of the nature or the quality of this relaxed state, this clear, relaxed, open state. So this movement of relaxing, calming, settling the body, and relaxing and settling the mind has ethical connotations, ethical consequences, that it makes us better people, it makes us more careful and conscientious people. It's a beautiful thing to do. And so to practice mindfulness of the body, one of the aspects of this is not simply to be aware of the body, but actually to take the time to calm the body, settle the body, bring some peace, let go, relax the body. This is a teaching and instructions that go all the way back to the Buddha. The Buddha talked about settling into the body, feeling the whole body, and then relaxing the bodily activities, relaxing the tensions, the active ways in which the body is tense and tight, and to calm the body. I like last week. I liked the expression, cool the body. Let the body, if it's overheated, let it become cooler, calmer, more peaceful, more settled, more at ease in this body. It's a beautiful thing. It's a excuse me. It's a profound thing to really center one's practice in this body. And perhaps there is no deepening, real deepening into the path of harmlessness, the path of liberation, without being well attuned and connected to a body that has learned, sometimes this slowly learns, how to relax deeply, how to be peaceful, how to be at ease. So may you enjoy your body, and if you want to do a little bit of reflection about something during the next 24 hours, you might reflect on what I said, that all the things like anger, hostility, greed, craving, being perplexed, being confused, being deluded, all involve some kind of tension, some kind of tightening up or contraction. And in and of themselves, motivations and emotions like love and generosity and kindness and friendliness don't involve tension. They come from a place, they arise from a place where there is no tension. So why don't you reflect and see on that topic, see if that's true for you and how it might be true and the implications for it. Maybe talk to some friends about this distinction, and what does it imply that there are certain things that arise with tension and some things arise without. And what does that teach you? What do you learn from that? That might be an interesting topic to reflect on. So be well and take good care of yourself, and may these reflections help the best of you to come forth for the world. Thank you.